Hi guys, thanks a lot for coming back to the channel, and for those that have only just found me, thank you very much. Right, okay, if any of you would like to subscribe, you can like, you can share if you want to. It'd be really appreciated by me and the channel. Okay, let's get into it. Hi guys, well, I'm on the train going to Charing Cross. I'm going to check out Sadiq Khan's tube trains
for particulate matter,
because last time I checked it out I got scores, high readings, up to 472 points, which is basically hazardous. I reckon that sometime in the future there's going to be drivers in particular that are going to die early, basically, because if you're working 8 hours a day or whatever it is in a hazardous environment, how can you hope to live a full life? But anyway, so that's my forecast for the future. So all I can say is let's see what scores or readings I get today. At the moment, did I say, we're on a train to Charing Cross, and then we're going to get the tube, go on the Northern Line and see where we finish up. I think that while I'm on this train, so as not to waste any time, what I'd like to do is to give you the values of the health aspects. So to give you an idea, remember there's two different PMs. There's PM 2.5 and PM 10. So let's have a look here.
Hiya, I will get John to give you some more interesting facts at the end of this video.
Actually, what I've decided to do, we'll check Charing Cross itself for the readings. Let's see what Charing Cross station looks like. Give it a few seconds to get the fans make a difference. So okay, so we've got the PM 2.5 17 and the PM 10s at 27. I'm not going to mess around with point this and point that. We'll just go for the straight readings. So we're nearing the entrance to Charing Cross Underground Station. Already gone up to 15 on the PM 2.5s and 27 on the 10s, PM 10s. And as we go down the stairs, it's rising already. First set of stairs, 28. PM 2s, 17. Right, well, we're just in between now. In between the rail station and the tube. Getting nearer and nearer to the gates into the tube. We're up to 28 on the PM 10s. I'll turn it off now for a bit till we get a little bit lower. So I'm going to head for the Northern Line. BM 2.5s up to 16. BM 10, 29. Okay, what's train coming in? I'm gonna wait for the next one. Look at that train coming in. Look at that. 175, 200. 2.5s 129. 275. Unhealthy. 304 with the train 311 there in the station. Well, you can see this for yourself. So the train's pulling away now. That 311 is going to suck it all away, whatever it is, suck that pollution with it. And I'm guessing it's coming down, yeah, as expected. So as the train pulls out the station, sucks that pollution away with it. Well, it was, and now it's coming back up again. Wow. Interesting. There he goes. Wow. 290, that's from the other platform with the train coming in. 300. So now that train's in the other platform and it's just sat there, steadying down. Counts coming down. And there comes our own train going north. I'm going to get on it. Went up 322 again, same as the last train. Yeah, I'm going to get on this one and I'll turn it off. No, I won't. No, let's see what is on the train. Be interesting. It's like that. A lot higher than I thought it was. This is on the train. Inside the carriage, blimey. Stop and get off at maybe Tottenham Court Road. Let's have a look. That's pretty steady. I suppose because we didn't catch it coming in, did we? It's at the Tottenham Court Road. I reckon it'll suck it out, take a bit of the pollution with it. Yeah, pretty much so. Stays fairly steady. Oh no, there it goes. Like 177 to 250 in one second. Tell you what, let's get the hat back on. Oh, unhealthy. Look at that. 306, 323. Are we going to get up to 472 like we did last week? Don't know. This PM10's very unhealthy on the PM 2.5s. Look at that, 170 as good as. This is crazy, isn't it, really? I mean, there's no trains coming in either side of the station. Just cross over to the other line, the one going south. I'm guessing that will get the next train, and as that train comes in, up it goes. Here we go, 348. 447 576, unbelievable. 620. Hope you're watching this. 620, that is a record. Shit. 620, I can't believe it. Woo. Didn't get the PM 2.5s, but I'm sure I could. Can't believe that 620.
PM10 is equal to 620 just a second ago, 452 now, and a cleaner walks past.
Can't believe that.
No mask.
Train's steady, and we're still up at 488. Forgotten what I said it was. That is crazy, man. Is it 600 something? Can't remember. God, that's unbelievable. Still, the train's gone. We're still up 445. 245 PM 2.5s. Train's gone 439 then. That's mad. Oh, I can't believe that. 6. Can't remember now. Was it 621? I'll check it when I get home. At least we've got a record of it. This is crazy, man. That's 6 minutes for this next train on the southern line anyway, so I can feel wind, so presumably here it comes. See what it comes up to on the northern line. Seems to be definitely lower. It's lower on this northern, when the northern line goes north. Why it should be nearly double going south, I don't know, but it'll be interesting when that southern train comes in. We'll see what it goes up to next time. It's going to go down. Yeah, sucking the pollution out of the station. Yeah, there's a train coming in now. I can feel it. I can see it. I can see the readings going up. We're up to 300 and this is a train from the south going north. I won't get this one though. So it's heading for Euston, Edgware. I hate to think what would happen if they both turned up together. Ugh. So here it goes. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 433, bang. 478, 530, 545, 540. Interesting. I'll see what it drops to, as if the other train doesn't affect it. Well, it's sucking it out slowly. Steadying around the 200. No trains, 200. Now I'm going to stick on the PM10s. Can't keep swapping about. Although I might. 108. Same one again. Well, not the same one. We're going north again. See what it's going to go up to this time. Here we go. And that was a lot lower, wasn't it? I wonder if it's because the other one had just not long left. PMs are high. PM 2.5s are well high. There he goes now. That'll go down. Oh, gone up to 424. It must be there, but Jesus, 610, 695. No, 758. Fuck. Woo! Unbelievable, baby. Jesus Christ. You know why? 2 trains at once. Yeah, that was 2 trains at once came in. 700. Unbelievable. both pulling out at the same time. It's still high. Nearly 200 on the 2.5s. Wow, here comes another one. Gonna go up to 600. 656. Going south, 671. One train, 678. Mad. I'd love to go and talk to that driver, but I don't suppose he'd want me to. Not going to talk to me, is he? This train going south is just sitting here. The door's open, there's still over 400. It's crazy. Let's see if it sucks out all this pollution or not. Oh, we'll have a look upstairs at Euston. It's lucky you're working up here and not down there.
It's warm, mate, isn't it? Yeah.
No, not the warmth.
What's up?
You ever heard of the particulates?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's it here, up here.
Yeah.
I've just taken a reading of 720 down there.
On the platform?
Yeah. And that, I'll tell you what, I feel sorry for your drivers because they're working in it. It's a bit scribbled on, but in a minute.
Is that official you do that, or is that you do that yourself?
No, myself. 758.
What's the danger?
Two train. Well, that's good as it is there.
I see.
It's over 50. Over 50, up to 50 is. Sorry, go on, have a cup. Up to 50 is acceptable. After that, it starts going unhealthy, more unhealthy, and when it gets to about 400, I think it's, no, 350, it becomes hazardous. All right.
Yeah,
All right. Do yourself a favours. If you've got to go downstairs, put a mask on, because that'll kill you down there, I'm telling you. There is so much pollution down there, it's unbelievable.
There is a pollution, yeah, because I'm still having...
You have it, yeah?
yeah.
I don't know how the drivers are going to get on, because they're in it all the time.
Oh, that's where you're going to
But
go and check...
yeah, I've already checked coming up. I mean, it's like 36 now, or 39, which is still okay. When
What
I
about
checked,
downstairs?
Tottenham Court Road, 758.
Wow.
500 a kill you.
That's why they don't last long.
Do you hear that tube worker that's working on the ticket machines? He just said that's why they don't last long. He was talking about the drivers. Wasn't expecting him to say that. Can I ask you a question? Someone told me, one of your guys, that the drivers don't last all that long. Is that right?
I don't know. I'm not too sure, because to me, a lot of the drivers that you see on the trains,
yeah,
a lot of them, what you find is that they'll probably be doing it for about 6-7 years, and then all of a sudden they go somewhere else and do something else. But I don't know what the turnover in regards to staff on the underground.
See, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Because I'd take the readings.
Yeah.
And that reading, for instance, here or upstairs is okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But at Tottenham Court Road this morning, I got one reading of 758.
Wow.
500 a kilo.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Well, honestly, any further down than this, you need a mask, mate.
I see. Okay.
Because and them drivers, they ain't gonna last.
Yeah, they, you know what? You always find because they're in the cabins, they don't. I don't think they actually worry about it. But
no,
I don't know, because they've got some sort of like this, like a recyclable air in there.
Yeah.
In the cabin. So,
well, that probably helps.
Yeah, it helps a bit, but then really and truly, I don't know how long they would want to be doing that for a while, because again, it's dark inside the tunnel, and you think, oh well,
sure.
You've got to think about the fumes in the tunnel as well. So all the fumes in there, it's gonna be circulating. When you're in the train, it will circulate through the carriages. So where it circulates through the carriages, it's going to it's
I would say the carriage is around about the 200 mark, which is still miles too high.
Yeah.
But it's better than 700.
Definitely.
Anyway, you look after yourself.
I know,
right?
take care.
Getting higher, readings are going up. No surprise. Oh. Look at that, it's coming down here. Here we go. Houston.
Victoria Line, the train now approaching Eastern Brixton. Please stand back from the platform edge.
it's worth checking the PM 2.5s because they tend to be, you know, 40%. Back up again. Is that a train the other side maybe? Yeah. I thought it would have got lower, but it's actually picking up a bit of pollution. Do yourself a favours, you guys. Don't forget your mask when you go down there. If you have to go down there,
yep.
That is terrible, I'm telling you. Yeah, you need it. Anything. I mean, up here we got about 100, right? Which is just moderate. Won't kill you. Down there, Tottenham Court Road, 758.
What does that mean? So 758.
The drivers are not going to last long.
Particles of matter in the air that you're breathing in.
Oh, is it bad?
Yeah. Yeah, especially the really small ones. I mean, they'll.
Oxygen mask.
Yeah, no, well, no. I would, yeah, like the old COVID mask. If you've got to go down there, do that. Up here, you're all right.
Thank you for your advice. Did you check that now? Today?
Huh?
Did you check that today?
Yeah, I've just been Tottenham Court Road. Here, the highest I had was 420. Even that's, you know, 5 is hazardous.
And it depends on what train's coming in.
Yeah.
Here's the famous little miss.
Oh yeah. As the train comes in, it goes up. As it goes out, pulls it all away.
So
unbelievable.
We are better than we used to be.
Is it? Yeah.
We used to have the dust clouds at the tail end of the northbound.
Oh really? Yeah. Wow.
Until it got raised up by the unions.
Yeah.
We're like,
no, if I was working on a train, I want to be on the back.
that's it. It got raised up by the unions. We're like,
yeah.
This dust cloud is ridiculous. We're getting it every day. While
Yeah.
we're getting it, and they're staying there for like a few hours. So they trialled on them and their purification system down there as well.
Yeah, have the drivers got that in the cab? Someone told me they might have.
They've
Got
got their
aircon.
conditioning.
But someone must be checking that.
Yeah.
Still.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
How do you think they can change the air conditioning here?
What do you mean?
Like, what am I trying to say? Obviously, the air here is obviously bad. It's polluted and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you think they could make that better?
I mean, they can put air purifiers through the station.
Yeah. Like they have on planes, I suppose. You know.
But the problem with that requires funding.
Yeah.
Who's going to fund it? Do we ask schools not to pay, £20 a ticket for? Do do we ask the government to shell out even though they don't want to?
No, but they can open a charity. They can open a little charity where if people want to like help in that sense, they can start by that, and then we can start by doing all the zone ones.
Yeah.
Because the zone ones are the most busiest stations, and they need it the most.
I mean, what's name? Khan's got the money. You can always ask him.
Southern line, yeah. That way, to the right, and by the bus stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me tell you again, yeah.
Just saying, ask Sadiq Khan for the money. He's got plenty of it.
Because I'm actually one of the reps.
Oh, are you? Right. So you're looking after the boys?
Yeah. I'm a CSSA Health and Safety rep. So,
good. Oh, good for you.
You know, I've raised the dust issues at Green Park at the moment, and they've got an air monitoring device at Green Park on a bit of like platforms. They've had it there since February.
Yeah.
You know them?
It'd be.
No.
Hi, sorry. I'm trying to get to Parsons Green. But
You'll need to take the district line from platform number 1 and wait for a Wimbledon service.
Okay.
We'll hope you don't run into Chelsea supporters that are still going down.
Okay, thank you.
Safe journey.
Yeah. Is it worth mentioning that count there? 758 is unbelievable.
For TCR.
Who are you going to mention it to?
Well, as he's the rep, it's worth mentioning, isn't it? I'm going to put it on YouTube.
Right. Before you do that, because there's get in contact with the unions, R&T and TSSA.
Yeah.
Because effectively they're doing an Imperial College air monitoring.
Oh.
Imperial College are doing air monitoring at specific stations.
Yeah.
And I think TCR is one of them.
Right.
And that was at the behest of the unions going,
yeah,
sort this out.
Yeah. Well, maybe someone else has noticed how bad it was, you know.
So it is on the cards. This is raised at every safety functional council meeting we have every 3 months.
Yeah.
And the response from the company is it's deemed safe within the safe parameters.
Well,
and
on
on
the PM10s, on the bigger ones, the bigger particles, most of the trains that I've been on this morning, it's gone between about 150 and just over 200. So even that is.
Yeah. I mean,
but no, they've all been but they've all been 150, 200. So just over 200. So even that is unhealthy. I mean, it's still not right.
We should, because with that, I'll relate that to the heat on the stations as well.
Could be.
As we're going to the warmer climate, because to me,
it get worse.
If it's too hot, it means the area is not being ventilated properly.
Yeah.
One of the issues we have at Green Park is the vents for certain platforms are in the park.
Right.
And the maintenance people refused access by the Royal Parks.
Does it make any difference how deep the tunnel is? If it's deeper, hotter it gets. But does it get worse this way? I wonder.
I mean, the worst one we've got in terms of heat is Oxford Circus.
Yeah, I was going to go there and didn't.
They've been working on that for years, but trying to get an accurate because of the amount of people down there.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Right. Well, I'm going to go.
You go Bond Street because Bond Street's been modernised.
Yeah.
With the crossroad.
And it's only next door, isn't it?
With the Elizabeth line,
Yeah.
Effectively, that ventilates it a bit more.
Yeah.
And this is what's happened here. That's it. This is what's happened here. Because we've got this new bit, it takes a lot of the hot air and the particles away.
Yeah, sure. No, it's working. Yours was a lot less.
Yeah, because I mean, if you take a read from here, you find it's the cleanest part of the station.
Oh boy, that was interesting, wasn't it? Can't believe that. Wow. What a result. What a high reading. Anyway, I might as well read you the rest of it. What kinds of harmful effects can particulate matter cause? Oh, by the way, I'm on the train at Victoria, heading back home, heading south. Anyway, a number of adverse health impacts have been associated with exposure to both PM2.5 and PM10. For PM2.5, short-term exposures up to 24 hours duration have been associated with premature mortality, increased hospital admissions for heart or lung disease, acute and chronic bronchitis, asthma attacks, emergency room visits, respiratory symptoms, and restricted activity days. These adverse health effects have been reported primarily in infants, children and older adults with pre-existing heart or lung diseases. In addition, of all the common air pollutants, M2.5 is associated with the greatest proportion of adverse health effects related to air pollution, both in the United States and worldwide, based on the World Health Organization Global Burden of Disease Project. Short-term exposure to PM10 have been associated primarily with worsening of respiratory diseases, including asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, leading to hospitalisation and emergency department visits. Swap over, a better view out that window. Yeah, so long-term, months to years, this is exposure to PM2.5 has been linked to premature death, particularly in people who have chronic heart or lung diseases, and reduced lung function growth in children. The effects of long-term exposure to PMT are less clear, although several studies suggest a link between long-term PM10 exposure and respiratory mortality. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, the IARC in brackets, published a review in 2015 that concluded that particulate matter in outdoor air pollution causes lung cancer. Diesel PM, whatever that is, a special class of particulates. The solid material in diesel exhaust is known as diesel particulate matter, DPM. More than 90% of DPM is less than 1 UM in diameter, about 1/70th the diameter of a human hair, and thus is a subset of PM2.5. More information. Anyway, stop that for now. I'll get back to you. Okay, here we are, still in Victoria Station. What kinds of harmful effects can particulate matter cause? We've done that bit. So, who is at the greatest risk from exposure to particulate matter? Research points to older adults with chronic heart or lung disease, children and asthmatics, as the groups most likely to experience adverse health effects with exposure to PM10 and PM2.5. Also, children and infants are susceptible to harm from inhaling pollutants such as PM because they inhale more air per pound of body weight than do adults. They breathe faster, spend more time outdoors, and have similar body sizes. In addition, children's immature immune system may cause them to be more susceptible to PM than healthy adults. Research from the CARB initiated children's health study found that children living in communities with high levels of PM2.5 had slower lung growth and had smaller lungs at age 18 compared to children who lived in communities with low PM2.5 levels. CARB used the US EPA's risk assessment methodology to conduct an assessment of premature mortality associated with exposure to PM 2.5. This was in the California Air Resources Board 2010. An update to this analysis using ambient air quality data from 2014-2016 indicated that PM 2.5 exposure contributes to 5,400 premature deaths due to cardiopulmonary causes per year. This is in California, by the way. Well, that result was. In addition, PM 2.5 contributes to about 2,800 hospitalizations for cardiovascular and respiratory diseases. Uncertainty range 350 to 5,100 and about 6,700 emergency room visits for asthma. Uncertainty range 4,200 to 9,300 each year in California again. All very good in California, but it's going to be similar here, whatever, isn't it? How does particulate matter affect the environment? Particulate matter has been shown in many scientific studies to reduce visibility and also to adversely affect climate, ecosystems and materials. PM, primarily the PM 2.5, affects visibility by altering the way light is absorbed and scattered in the atmosphere. With reference to climate change, some constituents of the ambient PM mixture promote climate warming, i.e. black carbon, while others have a cooling influence. That's nitrate and sulfate. And so ambient PM has both climate warming and cooling properties. PM can adversely affect ecosystems, including plants, soil, water, through deposition of PM and its subsequent uptake by plants, or its deposition into water where it can affect water quality and clarity. The metal and organic compounds in PM have the greatest potential to alter plant growth and yield. PM deposition or deposition on surfaces leads to soiling of materials. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you will have subscribed to the channel to catch everything else of mine in the future. Ciao for now. Just leaving there, heading home. Don't have to do a lot of editing. It'll be difficult swapping about from audio to the video. Won't be easy to do, but anyway, we'll give it a go. Right, speak later.